been a long time coming, took the long way around.
So last time I pulled out the piece of paper with Legwarmers on it. That means I need to make myself a pair of Legwarmers. I am thinking, do I use the yarn I have? But I only have scraps, so they would be they would be multi-color Legwarmers. I'm not completely okay with that. I'm imagining that my Legwarmers, like every time I need them, I think I need Legwarmers, I'm imagining black or brown, probably most likely brown, more likely brown, grey, something muted, something dark, to go with my shoes, with my boots. And my shoes are all either black or this, you know, typical yellow mustardy color. I need to go for a walk right now to get some air. And I was thinking I would visit my local thrift shop. Maybe there's some yarn there, but there usually isn't. If not, maybe there is something, some knitted stuff I can buy and use it as a yarn. This way I can continue my recycling mission, I can save some money, and sometimes this yarn is really good quality. So maybe if I'm lucky I get some good yarn for a little money, and I make myself a pair of Legwarmers, because I'm not sure I'm ready. I want to buy some new yarn, some actual skeins of yarn for Legwarmers, and at the same time I don't want them to be like all colorful and you know, different colors. So let's go and see what we can find.
Been a long time coming, took the long way around. But I think I see something coming up from the ground. And I don't know if I told you, but I think you're the world. Yeah, and I got this feeling you could be my girl.
You guys, I'm happy with what I bought. At first I was thinking I was going to go home empty-handed. There were several things. There was this grey jumper, or I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of too light and not too cheap and not too great. Like everything was imperfect and it was a little bit too expensive. There was this blue thing. It was quite muted, but still it was blue. There were several other things that might have been alright, but something was wrong. And then there was this jumper that I eventually bought. It is too light also, but the yarn is amazing. I think this was hand knitted. It wasn't bought, store-bought. It was hand knitted. So the yarn is amazing. Not like cashmere amazing, but very good. It cost €2, but when I came to the cash register, the shop assistant told me, okay, €1, that's €1. I'm looking at her and she says, yes, that's a half price. I didn't understand why. Awesome yarn. Someone made this and someone was selling this, so this money goes to, well, this is €1, and probably the person who made this will get, I don't know, 50 cents, but still, you know, They named the price, so what are you gonna do? So this serves me well. I got it extremely cheaply. I like the colors. One of them is probably a little bit too light, but it's not. I love the color. Okay, be careful because we are crossing the road. Everything's fine. I'm alive. When I was younger, you know, I was thinking this way. I am putting an effort into it, so I need it to be perfect from the first time because I'm not gonna try again. Now, it's almost opposite. I am okay with trying once and seeing what's gonna happen. So if I like the leg warmers I make, maybe I will understand that I need them and I will be ready to make another pair, and then I will buy some yarn and choose some exact color that I need. But for now, this is more than enough. It's 2 years in April since I moved to Finland, and it's my second winter in Finland. And look at that. It's, you know, it wasn't like this a week ago. We had this strange like spring winter, but right now it's awesome. And you know what, it's not for everyone, but if you feel that it might be your thing, come to Finland in winter. It's something special. You see that? Actually, I see it through the camera and it's not that bad, but believe me, it's not a small hill, and every time I go home I need to go up this hill, and every time I tell myself, okay, this is a nice workout, you're gonna have great legs, but I still hate it. Jesus Christ. Okay, I might have jinxed it, and I'm very happy with that, because with you it wasn't so bad. You know, when I'm alone, I can't stop thinking about how difficult it is, but now I just kind of went up, no big deal. Maybe you could always go up the hill with me if you don't mind. We're almost home. Let's unravel the jumper and make some leg warmers. This is the jumper I bought, and look what I meant. This main color is kind of too light. I was imagining more of something more like this color or even darker, but it's muted, it's very calm, so it's okay. And I'm thinking about making each leg warmer two colored. This darker one on top and this main color in the lower part. I like this combination. I think this was hand knitted, and whoever made this, respect. I like this color combination. I'm gonna start from the top. I'm gonna use all of the dark yarn, and then the rest I will make with this main color, because there's not enough of this. This way, if I wear some, you know, wide boots, I can fit the leg warmer inside, and just this top will be visible, so that would be nice. And if I wear some short and narrow boots, well, we'll see. Maybe they will just be two colored leg warmers. So let's try and unravel it. This is definitely handmade, because I found the end of the thread quite quickly, and well, everything seems like a handmade garment. I think that this collar part will be somewhat difficult to unravel, but then we'll see. Maybe it goes faster and easier. There's even an elastic here in the collar. Nice touch. I love that I can use this and it can be the next, it can have the next life. It was a jumper for a while, now it's going to be leg warmers, I'm hoping. Nice. By the way, I decided I'm not going to try to straighten the yarn. I'm going to use it as it is, because leg warmers are not a very important kind of thing. For a fancy yarn that is very expensive, that can't be found, for example, and for if I was making a hat, I would of course try to well, kind of make the yarn, try to make the yarn look nicer. But here I'm okay with the leg warmers being a little bit crooked. I think after I will wash, of course, the leg warmers when they are ready. I will wash them in a washing machine, and well, that is going to be enough, because I decided so. Not because it's really enough, but because it's enough for me. They can look a little bit not like all the other pretty leg warmers, if you catch my drift. But I'm okay with that. I'm gonna wash them, and I think they are going to look nice enough for me.
And I don't know if I told you.
I was unraveling quite easily, and then something happened, and I understood that there was a change of thread. I couldn't find the thread for ages, and finally here it is. After such things, I started at some point hiding my ends. Not that I always, like, I hide it, I secure it so that it doesn't go anywhere, but I leave some kind of a, you know, half a centimeter end so that I can see these ends, because of this. Because if one day I need to unravel what I made, I'd love to do that without this.
You set me on fire. I don't know what to do with all these crazy desires. It's been a long day, darling. I need someone to hold. Won't you come over here and cuddle up to my soul? Come along, run away with me. We can see what there is to see. Your love's like a crazy dream. See you running through an open door. I don't wanna be alone no more. And your love's like a crazy dream.
Hi, it's the next day. I finished everything. Actually, I left one sleeve unraveled because I think I have enough, and I was unraveling it for too long and I was lazy. I didn't want to do that anymore. So now I'm going to rewind it on my I don't know what it's called, my machine, because I need two ends at the same time, because I want to be able to knit two leg warmers at the same time, because I don't know how much I need. So this way I'm gonna be able to know exactly, to make exactly the same amount of rows for each leg warmer. Okay, the first one is done. Now I need to do the same with all of these. I don't actually need pink for the leg warmers, but I want to use it for swatches. And it's just nicer, it's aesthetically pleasing. I'll have a look. I'm sorry, every time I say aesthetically pleasing, I think of...
For the record, I do have genitals. They're functional and aesthetically pleasing.
The last one is done. This is everything I have. Remembering how much it was in a jumper form, I think it's going to be enough. Like the half will be brown and the other half will be light. I don't even know what is it. I don't know, it's a lot of colors. It's giving me gray, pink, everything at the same time. So now I'm gonna swatch and see what needles I like. I'm swatching, I'm thinking about knitting on 4 needles, and I'm swatching 2x2 rib, 1x1 rib, and now I'm thinking about 4x4 maybe, something like that, because I want to give them some stretch, so no stockinette, although it would be aesthetically pleasing. I'm not imagining it like having a rib and then go into stockinette. I would prefer for it to be either all rib, or I don't know if it's possible to make it. It is possible, but I don't know, it's going to be odd, I think, to make it all stockinette without the ending. But maybe I'm thinking now, maybe if I add the elastic on top, maybe the stockinette is an option. I think I'm gonna wash my swatch. I still can't decide what I want. I don't like 4x4, I don't like 1x1. I like stockinette and I like 2x2 rib. I think I'm gonna do 2x2 ribbing, very short, maybe like this one, and then stockinette, and a short ribbing in the end too. The important part, measuring my calf. I am used to centimeters, so that's what I'm gonna do. 33.5. Okay. My sample is 8.5 centimeters. "60 stitches. I need to cast on 60 stitches. That seems realistic, remembering how many I cast on for socks, right? And but I use smaller needles, and the ankle is smaller than the calf. It seems realistic. I hope it's okay. I will do 60. If it's too small, I will have to remake it, but if it's too big, I think I'm gonna add the elastic. I feel like I just want to add the elastic somewhere. Let's try. When I make socks or hats lately, I'm not sure what it's called. I call it an Italian cast on. I hope that's correct. Maybe it's named differently in different places, but that's just, looping around one thread around a needle, and it's very stretchy. So I'm doing that for the leg warmers too.
It's been a long time coming. Took the long way around, but I think I see something coming up from the ground. And I don't know if I told you, but I think you're the world. Yeah, and I got this feeling you could be my girl. Come on, darling, run away with me. You can see what there is to see, and your love's like a crazy dream. See it running through an open door. I don't wanna be alone no more, and your love's like a crazy dream. set me on fire. I don't know what to do with all these crazy desires. It's been a long day,
It's
dog.
been several days, maybe 4. I counted the rows and I need to make 2.5 more rows and the 6 rows of ribbing, and I'll be done with my leg warmers. The first one is done already. I hate stockinette. I don't hate it, I love it. And sometimes I love doing it, like knitting it. Especially when I'm in the car or when I'm watching something, when I need my attention elsewhere. I love these projects. At some point, you know, when I had enough willpower to actually sit and knit, and I got into this rhythm, it was nice, but I don't know, it wasn't easy. Yet I love the yarn, I'm enjoying the yarn, I love feeling it. I think it's a very expensive yarn. I'll try to, you know, notice the yarns next time I'm in the shop. Probably if I bought this jumper here, maybe it was made here, maybe the knitter who made it bought the yarn somewhere around this area, so maybe I'll find it, just to, you know, find out what it is. That's it. 1 more row and the ribbing.
It's been a long time coming. Took the long way around, but I think I see something coming up from the ground. And I don't know if I told you, but I think you're the world. Yeah, and I got this feeling you could be my girl. Come on, darling, run away with me. You can see what there is to see, and your love's like a crazy dream. See you running through an open door. I don't wanna be alone no more. And your love's like a crazy dream. Like a wildfire burning, you set me on fire. I don't know what to do with all these crazy desires. It's been a long day, darling. I need someone to hold. Won't you come over here and cuddle up to my soul? Come on, run away with me. We can see what there is to see, and your love's like a crazy dream. See you running through an open door. I don't wanna be alone no more, and your love's like a crazy
wash them in a washing machine. Just in case, I wash everything in cold water with shampoo or some kind of special detergent. And we'll see, I took a photo of before washing, before blocking. And when I wash them, I'll place them so that they dry in shape that I need. And we'll see how different they are. I hope they are different after washing.
We could see